Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another day of sports betting for Thursday, December 9th of 2021. So first, let's do a little recap of yesterday. Not a very good day. Not a very good day at all. We took a lot of juiced bets, and we still somehow lost them all. So if you were to fade me on every single one of those, you would be up pretty good. It was a pretty rough day, but you know that's what sports betting is. So. I tried to provide some winners. All of my stats backed it up. Darius Baisley scores the first 6 points of the game. Nothing you can do about that one. So he hit his over. I don't remember at what point in the game, but he did end up hitting his over pretty early. And then we had Evan Mobley, who we had his under 14.5 points against my Chicago Bulls. My Chicago Bulls decided to put Ayo Dosunmu, our 6'4 guard, on the 7-footer. So I mean, there's really not much you can do about that. If I was 7 foot, I'd be calling for the ball every time against a 6'4 guard too. We had Cole Anthony over 5.5 assists, which did end up cashing, so that was decent. And then we had Milwaukee race to 10 points against the Miami Heat, and the Miami Heat came out firing. They scored like a lot of points right in a row, and they ended up, cashing that. So we ended up going 1-3. But I'm pretty excited about my picks as of today. I think we're in a pretty good spot with most of them. I like a lot of them. I will tell you which one is going to be my half unit play of the day though, because it's kind of up in the air. But first, before we go into it, I did just want to say thank you guys so much for 200 subs. I did end up hitting that yesterday. That's a huge milestone for me, especially if you guys have been around the channel for a long period of time. It took me like a very long time just to get 100 subs. So the fact that I got over 100 subs in a week and a half of doing sports betting videos, that truly means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much for that. Also, if you are for some reason watching, special shout out to Calling Our Shot. If you guys know who that is another sports betting channel, an absolutely fantastic sports betting channel. They're at about 15,000 subs, or almost there. So they came into the video yesterday, they watched it through, and commented on it. So thank you guys so much for that. That means more than you guys will ever know. But anyway, now let's hop into the good stuff. This is what you guys want to see. You guys want to see what my picks are for the day, so we're hopping straight into it. First, we have Derrick White over 15.5 points, plus 100 odds. It's a really good matchup for them against the Denver Nuggets, because the Denver Nuggets, as we all know, they have been injured for a while. So Derrick White has hit the over in the last 4 games versus Denver and the last 4 of 6 regular games. So he has been shooting at a very high rate, just in general. But he has also been, he's been really good against Denver. He has just decided to come out and just absolutely go crazy against Denver. So I think that we're in a pretty good spot with that one. San Antonio is also a top 10 team when it comes to pace, so hopefully that means more shots to go around for a guy like Derrick White. Maybe their pace has been higher in the last couple games. And then also Keldon Johnson went out last game against the New York Knicks with an injury, so he is questionable for tonight. But if he does end up out, that just means more shots for Derrick White. So hopefully, I would never pray on someone to be injured, but hopefully for tonight he does rest that ankle I think it was an ankle injury that he had. So hopefully he does end up resting that one. That would help out our bet quite a bit. Our next play, so that's our first play. Derrick White over 15.5 points, plus 100, so plus odds. So if you guys, last time I took all juiced bets, this time I'm taking a plus odds. So it's really whatever you're feeling. If you guys want to fade that, go for it. He has been kind of up and down, so go for it. Next play, we do have Russell Westbrook over 18.5 points, minus 105 odds, taking on the Grizzlies, who they have had some injuries. Obviously, they've been injured with Ja Morant. But Russ has cashed this in 7 of his last 8, and by a pretty decent margin. So these are his numbers as of the last 8 games. So he's had 24, 10, 23, 25, 29, 20, 31, and 26. So you're looking at some numbers that are well above 18.5. He didn't even finish on the hook at all in any of these games. There was a game where he had just 20, but the only game that he didn't was when he scored 10. but that looks like an anomaly compared to all these numbers. So I really like that stat. The Grizzlies are also 24th in defensive points per game, so they do give up a lot of defensive points. Lately, they haven't been. Lately, they've been holding their teams to pretty low numbers, but I still think that against a Los Angeles Lakers team, I think they're still going to be in position to be able to score a decent amount of points. The Grizzlies also give up 21.5 points per game to opposing point guards. And as we all know, I mean, technically, Russell Westbrook is the point guard. LeBron does play some point guard, but for the most part, it's going to be Russell Westbrook tonight. They do have some bench players that can come in and run that point guard spot, but odds are it's mostly going to be Russ. Also, the Lakers and Memphis are top 10 in possessions per game. So they both do shoot a lot. They both do get various different possessions. So it should be a pretty fast-paced game. So that's going to be my second play. Russell Westbrook over 18.5 points, minus 105. Then my final play of the day, because I usually just do one bet per game, so that way whenever I'm watching each individual game, I can watch the bet. But it is going to be 76ers team total under 107.5. I didn't write the odds down for this one, but I think it was like I think this one was 110. I think it was minus 110. So very standard odds whenever I bet it, at least. So the 76ers have hit this under in 5 of the last 8 games. They've had kind of difficulty scoring the ball, but I mean, it makes sense. The last time that these two teams played, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, the 76ers only put up 85 points. So they have definitely struggled when it comes to scoring against this Utah Jazz team, and rightfully so. The Utah Jazz are a very good defensive team, but they've really struggled against this Jazz team for sure. The Jazz are also 6th in the NBA in defense, so that, I mean, 6th in defense is definitely tough to come by. It's I feel like they've dropped a little bit because I feel like they were a little bit higher at some point, but either way, 6th is still a very, very good number. And then Philadelphia is also 4th worst in pace. They average only 99.7 possessions per game, so not even a full 100 possessions per game. So they're going to have to be extremely efficient to be able to hit the over of 107.5. So that's going to be my final pick of the day. 76ers team total under 107.5. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Now that we've hit that 200 subscribers mark, I would love to be able to hit 300. Of course, that's the next milestone as of right now, and I can't do that without your guys' help. So if you guys are new and watching this, just feel free to sub to me. I'll be doing these videos every day besides Sundays. Those are going to be my days off. Those are my days off of both my job and on here. So kind of a day I just sit and watch football, but maybe eventually here in the near future I'll start doing NFL betting videos. I do NFL betting as well. So if you guys want to see that, feel free to let me know. But for now, this is King Center signing out. Peace.